Was it just mental illness from drugs, or just mental illness in general?
Well, I think it was mental illness in general, brought on by like probably some post-traumatic stress and things that he had been through, So if you think about if you think about being in a family with two parents who lost a child that young with Uncle Jackie, there's that heaviness over your family already. And then daddy and they all lost Uncle Dave. And then they lost Uncle Mike. And then they lost Uncle Chris. I mean, he was already battling so much from that. And then, the foot, feeling like a cripple and a fraud. He's not being his true self. And he's got this drug addiction. And then he's got this beautiful wife that he loves so much that just like can't, isn't going to just stand by and be, abused physically and mentally, and you're just about to lose everything. He just had a lot. I mean, it's a lot going on, and he had depression, and we know that there's some genetic components to mental illness, especially like depression and bipolar and things like that. So I think it's all of the above, and the drug is just it's part of why he probably had an affinity towards using drugs, I guess. But woo.
Now, welcome to New York, Adam, my man cave.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So, yeah, all of the above. But yeah. So I do. I think about my dad and the relationship that we had, and the fact that he wanted to tell me something like that, and that just proves like how much he was hurting and how very, very lonely he was, and how he probably needed someone he trusted and deeply loved, and that loved him that deeply. I don't know, he just needed to get it out and tell somebody. I don't know. Or, sometimes I've thought like maybe he just wanted to give, I don't know, not like a warning, but like, I don't know, but to ease the pain when it did happen. I have no idea. I can't even imagine. Honestly, I have a 6-year-old and we're so close, and he speaks to me like he's an adult. And so I could see where I could confide in him, if I had no one else.